So, by now you should understand that in this course, the way we think about entrepreneurship is not the story of people who come up with really great ideas and products and services and figure out a way to sell them. Entrepreneurship, the way we've framed it in this course, is really more about problem solving. We identify unmet customer needs, we identify maybe pain in the market, we identify things that could be done better but aren't, and then we work to come up with a solution for those problems. And those problems, of course, we call opportunities in this class. That's just the language we use, but we're really looking for problems. And it's funny, I think, because of your experience as a student and to this point in your life, the experience that you've had is in solving problems. The problems are given to you, and then you're asked to solve them. Whether it's in your math class and you get a story problem, or whether it's in a business case here at the in the business school, and you're asked to solve the problem. Very rarely, if ever, have you been asked to actually assemble your own problem to begin with. And so that's the challenge with this assignment that we're talking about, which is the forming an opportunity belief assignment. Because this assignment, like all of the other opportunity recognition assignments, is related to creating a problem, piecing together the boundaries and definitions of what that problem is, and also importantly what that problem isn't. So, that said, there's a few things to keep in mind on this exercise, and really on all of these exercises related to identifying problems. The first thing to keep in mind is that you're looking for a problem irrespective of a solution. You may, because you knew you were signing up for an entrepreneurship class, and because entrepreneurship is a big part of our culture today, you may have come into this class with some idea of a business idea that you think you want to try. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go out there and you're going to say, you know what, I found an opportunity. It's an opportunity to sell X, Y, or Z service at such and such price to such and such customer. That's not an opportunity. Well, let me say it this way. It's an opportunity in the sense that we use opportunity in our day-to-day life, but it's not an opportunity in the sense that it's unmet customer need. All right, that's what we want you to find. We want you to find problems. We want you to find unmet need. We want you to find unhappy people, whether it's yourself or whether it's others. And the first step to do that is you have to get out of your mind altogether the idea that you have a solution that you're just looking for, and you've got a peg and you're just trying to find the right hole to put it in. No, throw the peg away. We're looking for holes right now. So that's the first thing. The second thing would be that you have to talk to people. You have to understand. In this assignment, we ask you to come up with a belief first, that you have some sort of idea or belief or supposition that an opportunity exists. In other words, that you believe that there's a group of people who are unsatisfied related to a certain aspect of their lives. Keep in mind that there's more detail than meets the eye. So, for example, the other day I was talking to a student, and the problem he was thinking was maybe standing in line at Starbucks. It's a hassle. Well, there's a couple things to think about that. Not all people are going to have a problem standing in line. For some students, I've seen them over there at the library. Standing in line is a time to get together with your friends and talk and gossip and talk about the class you just had, and they wouldn't see that necessarily as a problem at all. They may see that. They may not even be conscious of it. They're just there talking to their friends. Now, sometimes you can walk into the Starbucks over in the library and there is no line. Sometimes you can walk into the Starbucks in the library and there's a long line, but the line moves really fast. So you may say, I've got a belief that the problem is standing in line at Starbucks. Recognize that problem, and that's a very simple problem, that even that very simple problem has a lot more dynamism to it, it's got a lot more complexity to it than meets the eye. So, when you talk to people, we ask you to go find 3 people to talk to. When you talk to those people, what we would like you to try to do is to find when and where and how and why that opportunity exists, and sometimes and when it doesn't. So if I was going to go talk to someone about that problem related to the standing in line at the library in the Starbucks, I might find maybe someone in faculty to talk to, and I'd ask them, when is this a problem? When do you encounter the problem? Do you always encounter the problem? and try to understand their perspective. Then I might go talk to some student who just arrived to campus and get their perspective on the problem. Then I might actually go hang out at the Starbucks for a while and find a group of students who come in and see actually how they go through the line. And that could actually be an interesting exercise, is if you sit in the Starbucks and you watch people go through the line. You'll notice there'll be some people who are uncomfortable. They don't like being in maybe crowded spaces. There'll be some people who don't even notice. There'll be some people who are laughing and chilling the whole time. There'll be some people who are spending the whole time on their phone. And simply that observation can be beneficial to you in helping you flesh out that opportunity belief. So that's just a few things about this exercise. Again, keep in mind that what we're trying to do is to get you to build problems. We have to teach you, and we have to practice the skill of identifying problems, being able to understand the dynamics that are in that problem. It's not just superficial. Lots of complexity in real life. So we want to help you get at that complexity and then go out there and talk to people about that problem. Okay? So I'll put this in the assignment and see you in class. Bye.